Hello Lost People, it's Dave with Lost Farms Homestead. We're at the homestead in town right now. It is Saturday, November the 2nd, and I'm standing in the shower area here. You can see what we've got here. This is what we had for the shower area, and we moved it from this spot here. You can see where I've framed in right here for shelves. So we're going to put shelves here. I still got to finish it out. This is the tile that we got for the shower. Picked this up used, pretty inexpensive. It looks like this. So I'm hoping that's pretty good. Looks good. It's really heavy. I'm a little concerned about the weight, but I'm sure it'll hold. I mean, that's what it's for, so it should be fine. So, and then this is the shower where we left it the last time we looked at it. And you see the cats have gotten in here and tore some of the insulation out, and that's fine. So I'll just fix that and put it back. I got some fasteners laying around. So this is the area right here that we have set up for the bottle wall panels that I've been working on. So I've got them all finished. They're going to look similar to this here. This one turned out really nice. I'm very happy with that. That was the original, the one that I modeled everything off of. And I came out here and did these measurements, and I measured it a few different times, and for whatever reason they got screwed up somewhere in the translation, and I should have made them a little bit smaller than the actual widths, and for whatever reason they ended up a little big, so I had to chip a few of them up a little bit, and I ran into a few problems, but I'll get that cleaned up, don't worry about that. So anyways, so right here, this is what we got, what I'm working with. So I'm going to go outside. You can see I've got the shade cloth cover on the window outside. So I'm going to go out there and pull the shade cloth cover off and then undo this window, and I'm going to pull this window out. And once I get this window out, then I'm going to go through and do the measurements, and I'm going to take a drill. And this corner is established, so I don't need to worry about it, but I'm going to put a hole up in this corner where we're going to start, and then down in the bottom two corners, and then that way I'll be able to measure it on the outside where I need to cut. So alright, so let's go outside real quick and I'll show you what I'm doing out there. So one second. Alright, so I'm outside now. I'm out here. It's a little windy, sorry for the wind. So you can see where we're at right here. You can see there's the window right there. So I'm going to take the cover off of there. I'm going to take that off and pull the window out, and then I'll make the holes around it, and then that way I'll know where to I can snap a line across there and I'll know where to cut. Sorry for the wind, it's a little windy. But I've got plugs right there so I can hook up the skill saw, and then I'll adjust it so that it's only cutting through the T111, and then I'll cut those panels out and drop them down so we can get the other panels in there. So alright, I'm going to set up over here and take those pieces off, and then I'll get this thing going. Sorry about the wind. It's all of a sudden windy. It wasn't windy a minute ago. So, whatever. Alright, I'm going to set up over here and I'll get this going. Stick around. Thanks. this is all set up here, so I'm going to go inside and make the marks so I can snap the lines and do the cuts outside. So we're going to go inside right now. Stick around. Alright, so we're back inside, and this is the this is the window on the inside right now. So I'm going to pull all of this insulation out and get a good measurement down here. And the way we had this measured, we got 20 inches deep on 2 of them, plus an inch and a half support that I got to put in here. So it's going to be, I'm just going to take it to 42 inches. That'll give me a little bit of room to wiggle around. So I'm going to start up here, and I'm going to come down 42 inches and make a mark, and then go straight across. I'll actually probably come from there down 42, make another mark, and then I'm going to drill 3 holes so that I can go to the outside coming off of this corner and snap lines, straight lines across, and then I'll cut it from the outside with the skill saw. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Stick around. So back out here again, you can see behind me here. Sorry, the wind's still blowing out here, but so I got this. You can see I got the holes. You can see that hole there, and straight across. So it's going to go right to the bottom of the window, because that, some crazy how, is exactly 42 inches, which is what we need. So that's awesome. So I got some Sharpies. I'm going to mark that out, and you can see here I've adjusted the height of this to a 1/2 inch, so it's only going to cut a 1/2 inch deep, and that is the thickness of the T111. So it should just cut that off, and then we'll be able to pop that out in a couple of panels, and then I'll go and get the flashings, and we'll start putting in the flashings. So all right, I'm gonna set up over here and get it going. Stick around. Thanks. It's looking pretty good so far. One thing I did see here, see that crack right there and that stud right there? That's making me a little bit nervous. But I mean, it's in there. There ain't nothing I can really do about it. So I guess I'm just gonna keep going. I'm gonna pull those nails out, and I think I'm gonna run some 3-inch fasteners through there and see if I can tighten that up and get that to hold together a little bit. So anyways, and then I'm just gonna continue. So all right, stick around. Thanks. All right, so neighbors. All right, so you can see here, first you can see it's starting to get dark. I need to hurry up here, but here you can see I put in the supports here underneath to hold it up, make sure it doesn't try to come down. Also framed in the rest of it up here, and I got these going in here, so that's ready. So it's ready for flashing. So I'm gonna go outside and cut the flashing in and get that all set in here the way it needs to be. And then we'll get the panels ready to go in, so stick around. Thanks. All right, so it's getting late here. You can see this is what I'm looking at. Yep, it's getting kind of late. This is where I'm at right now. Took me a while to cut in all the flashing, but I got it cut in all the way around. Trimmed it out from this. I had to cut it out. I ended up going with the grinder on part of it. I got liquid nails behind everything, holding it all in there, and there's a few fasteners here and there just to make sure it's nice and firmly in there. Yeah, so I'm ready to put the panels in now. Finally, hopefully I can get them all in before it gets dark. So I'm gonna start getting that together and ready to go. I'm gonna put those in from the inside because I don't want to have to lift them all the way up. This is quite a lift, and I'd be on a ladder. I'd rather do it from inside because I'm just lifting it a couple of feet up and putting it in. So that looks pretty good to me. I'm happy with it. So yeah, I'm gonna pick this up and go get those going from the inside. So stick around. Thanks. Alright, so I've got these installed in here. This is what I've got. And it looks kind of funky right now, but that's just because we don't have the plaster. Once I get all the plaster on it and get the bottles cleaned up, see, these bottles are nice right here. These ones have not been cleaned up yet, and that's why they look like that. But once we get everything all cleaned up, get them cleaned up nice like this, and then get the plaster on here, and then get the tile around everything the way that it's supposed to be in here. Once we get all of that done, it'll look real nice. So what I'm going to do right now, I've got the spray foam right here. So I'm going to take the spray foam and fill in all the gaps, and this one here too. And then I'm going to roll up the insulation and cut it. And then I got some drywall over here that I'm going to take and put over the top of that. And then tonight still, I think I'm probably going to try and build this wall that I'm going to put right here. It's going to kind of come out and out, so it kind of encloses this here so that the water doesn't come out of the shower. So I think I'm going to frame that in and put the lath on it. And then tomorrow, first thing tomorrow after church, I need to get out and finish out the outside of that so that we don't have to worry about leaks or anything in case it rains. I don't expect rain anytime soon. There's nothing in the forecast, but I have all the lath and the stucco and everything to get that finished. So I just want to finish that, get that all the way done so that we don't have to worry about the outside. Once that's done, I can do this, you know, as I have time to do it. So, and hopefully quick, because I really want to have my shower back. So anyways, that's where I'm at right now. So I'm going to get this all foamed in and cleaned up and get that cleaned up, and then I'll see what we do after that. So stick around. Thanks. I got this handled here. It's all foamed in here. All the foam is in there. I cut in the insulation across the bottom and here. Now what I'm working on here, I'm going to put a partition wall here to keep the water from trying to fly out when we're in the shower. So it's going to come down and kind of go up and up like that. So I'm building the frame right now, and then I'm going to put lath on it to make it shape out so that we can get the brown coat on and the scratch coat so we can put the tile on it. I'm probably going to put a couple of bottles in it. I got some bottles here. Probably going to put a couple in it here and there to make it nice. Little couple of see-through parts, you know, make it nice. So, all right, I'm going to get going on this. Yeah, so moving on. Okay, it is late. This is where I'm at. So I got this part of the wall here and then this down here. I'm going to add a piece across here and then up to there. And then I'm going to cut the sweeping shape into the lath like that. It will come up and kind of go like that. And then I'm going to cut that into
that
the
was
lath.
The wall, by the way.
Yeah. Sorry.
Just film the wall. You didn't film any of that.
Yeah, I know. I can't. I'm tired. Sorry. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna do the shape with the lath, and then I'll plaster it and put everything on there, and it'll all be good. So it'll be good. You'll see. All right. I'm gonna call it for the night, and we'll pick it up in the morning after church. So stick around. Thanks. All right, so we're out here Sunday morning after church, and we're working on this. You can see we got some paint going here. That looks much nicer like that. I like it.
You're welcome.
Yep, thank you, my love. And we got the panels going here. You can see that, and then we got the other side here. So there and over here. So we're still working on this side, but it's almost done. So, but we got this pretty much figured out. I need to still drill these two holes and then put these pieces on to the one in the back corner. I think it's this one. Yeah, this one right here. So you can see they're missing from here. So I'm gonna drill through, and then she's gonna put the fastener through the back way and get that on. So let's see what we got inside. So that is what we're looking at. Now we got some openings here in the corners in a few spots here and there that we need to get the right pieces for to fix. But we're gonna order those and get those so that we can fix that, and that'll be real nice once we get it fixed up. So then, yes, and I can fix the hose. I got the hose here for the sink, so I'll fix that sink here today too. And then I've also got the top for the table. We did get the post, and I got this piece of board here that we're gonna use for the top, and I'm gonna cut it out of the OSB that's in the back of the truck. So I am gonna do that today also. So anyways, that's where we're at right now. So I still got the outside of the
Bathroom.
the bathroom where we did the bottle wall last night. I still got to get that covered before it rains. Here you see this is the sky we're looking at right now. So it looks like we might get some rain. The wind chime is calling for rain, so we'll see how that goes. Anyways, all right, so we're gonna get this finished up and then move on, because I got a bunch of other stuff I got to do still today before I can get to that window. So stick around. Thanks. Right, so I'm out here trying to take care of some other stuff before I get to this, and don't you know, months and months of blazing heat without any reprieve. And as soon as the day I open up the side of the house, it starts pouring rain. So I had to come out here and quick cover this up. So I didn't have any plastic. The only thing I could think of was to take a couple of trash bags and cut them in half and staple them up there. So that's totally not going to hold, but hopefully it'll keep it out long enough for me to get to it. I'm thinking it'll dry up a little bit, and once it dries up a bit, I can get to it. So anyways, figures. So all right, I'm gonna get to the rest of this and we'll set up when I get back to this, so stick around. Thanks. All right, so I'm about to get on this. I'm gonna get the thing going on that, start the lathe so I can put the stucco on. We have a couple of strays under the house. We just had kittens. Oh, did they take off? Yeah, here we go. Check this out. Oh, they ran. There's the one left. The other ones took off. That one. He's so cute. Little calico baby. He's just chilling. Yep. Yeah, the other ones took off. They're down there. But yeah, there was a bunch of them down there. They were all piled on top of him. Hope he's okay. He's just sitting there. Hope he's not injured. Guess we'll find out. Anyways, yeah, so I think there were 4 of them, but that's just the next batch. We already had another batch in there. There's some older ones in there. I think there's 3 of them left. I think we started with like 6, but you know, the owls and the hawks, they snap them up. So, but I mean, we have ours that we keep inside. Those are the house cats. These ones are the strays. We let them stay there because they keep the rodent population down, keep the snakes away. So we just let them do their thing, you know, feed them once in a while. But yeah, that's the latest batch. So yep. All right, I'm gonna get this going. Stick around. Thanks. got the lath on. You can see it here in between, and the strips in between. So I got that all set up. I'm gonna go mix some brown coat and get it in there. Yeah, wouldn't be a video if I didn't cut myself. No, I stuck it right in between my fingernail and pinky right there, right on one of the edges of that sticking out. That hurts. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go mix that and get this started. Stick around. Thanks. Alright, so I've finished what I'm doing out here with the first run of stucco. This is what I got. So you can see the light part right here. That's the concrete from the block. It's all the way out to the face. So what I'll do when I get to that part for the finished coat, I'll just go around it and over the top of it, and it should be fine, I believe. So I think that's good. I need to get silicone around the outside right there. I'm gonna get silicone around the perimeter to seal it so I don't get any water in behind there. And once that dries, I'll come back and do a final coat. So that's the outside. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it right now, and I'll get to the inside later on another, like next week or something. We'll finish up the inside. I think I'm done for now. I got a bunch of stuff I still got to do to get ready for the week, so I'm gonna go handle that. So I'm gonna call it right now. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching our video. See you next time.